It'll be the Thunder off. The tip. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So the Thunder 5 right now. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Adams and it's the 5 down low.
And last year we saw Coach Rick Carlisle pass the 600-win mark. Former Coach of the Year award winner has had so much success here in Dallas. One of many coaches to play for the 80s Celtics.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Here's Williams, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. For Deron Williams, the injury-riddled campaigns just keep piling up.
Yeah, it's almost difficult to watch considering how good he was when he was healthy. I mean, you're talking about one of the most explosive players in the game over the last decade at the point guard spot. But the injuries, hard to overcome.
That one misses.
And guys, for Deron Williams last season, all those injuries finally affected his shooting. 39% from the field last year, the second lowest mark of his career. And he just couldn't create space or elevate to get the clean looks he had grown accustomed to. Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
And, you know, talking about Deron Williams, last year wasn't all bad. I mean, nearly 7 assists a game, 3.5 rebounds, a steal. Not the stocking stuffer he used to be, but he still battled and still contributed.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Gives it out to Parsons. Here's Pachulia. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Now here is Ibaka. Outside for Durant. Takes the 3. Parsons with some nice D. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Matthews, no one around him. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And it's all knotted up.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Dallas might always be considered a football town, but they take their basketball seriously here too. Huge attendance numbers. Oh, wow.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Good.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
It's Matthews on the wing. Down low. Pachulia kicks to Matthews. Here's the screen to the paint. Off the screen, and the layup is in.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
And that one's good. Westbrook's got 7 points in the game.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time. They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Williams against Westbrook. There's Matthews. They get it back. Pachulia, the layup off target.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allows the defender to recover and contest that shot. And that's That's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Cantor comes in for Adams. And Dion. Waiters subbed in for Roberson. Westbrook drives in. Shot is off. Williams with the defensive effort.
And who could forget the tear that Westbrook went on last season? I mean, after the All-Star break, it was just triple-double after triple-double for him.
Williams double team. Nowitzki sets a screen for Williams. Nobody near Parsons. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Parsons got his first points of the game. Greg, for Westbrook, as you were talking about him, the triple-double stretch included 4 in a row. He had 6 triple-doubles, Clark, in 8 games. He was sensational.
Yeah, it really was, Kevin. And what's even more amazing was that he was very close to a triple-double, even on the nights he didn't get one. Man, he's a guy who showed you what it means to carry a team. That's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. The Thunder shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Barea checked in.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Out to the wing. And a moment now to hear from Steven Adams as he reflects back on a life growing up as the young.
So let's take them back.
Hard to imagine growing up in such a huge family, but it sounds like maybe it prepared him for life in the NBA.
Yeah, got him outside of himself and toughened him up a little bit. No question about that. Wow, 18, that's mind-boggling.
That is amazing.
Yep.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
They came out with the purpose of playing for one another, making the extra pass throughout that first quarter.
Guys, that is simply just good basketball. I mean, really good basketball. Total team effort out there.
Matthews out there with Charlie Villanueva. Then there's Felton. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Barea in at the point guard position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there. And a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And the Thunder making a change here. Augustine's checked in. And Nowitzki wide open. He fires off target from outside.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense. And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Nowitzki a screen. Right side Matthews. Lets the 3 fly. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. 8 points for Wesley Matthews.
Boy, that's a really nice feed by J.J. Barea.
It's Durant on the wing. Launches a 3. The shot is off. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
And how about last year, Dirk Nowitzki jumping to 7th all-time in scoring. I mean, passing the great Moses Malone for that spot, and he surely will keep climbing this season.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Matthews into the lane. And he converts the layup. Matthews has got 10. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And watching Nick Collison, he makes all the hustle plays, all the little plays, the things that really will not show up in a score sheet, stat sheet. For over a decade, he's had that role and embraced it.
And Kevin, the other thing he does as a veteran is a coach knows what he's going to get. He doesn't make the mistakes that some players make. And while he's not going to be a great scorer in the post or a high-flying rim protector, his game really is built on intelligence and toughness. And so positioning for charges, making open mid-range jump shots, all the unsung things that help a team win games.
On the topic of Nick Collison's shooting, last season was his only real setback. Only shot 42% after having a career 54% shooting percentage. But he's up slightly in most other categories, especially the ones based on hustle and effort.
And the shot is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Harris gets to Matthews. Off the pick. And Durant sends it back. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. Dallas moving the ball around. And here's Matthews, the three. And it's Matthews again missing.
And when you talk about Nick Collison, every team needs someone like him. He's focused, unselfish. He's that hard-nosed big with just enough skill to bite you when you forget about it.
And when you watch Wes Matthews, you see he's just a fantastic perimeter defender, Clark. He can match up well at either the 2 or the 3.
His combination, Kevin, of length and strength and lateral movement make him an outstanding defensive player.
And for Matthews, you know, he knows that he's a strong defender. And so last year, his claim was that he was the best two-way shooting guard in the NBA.
Durant in the corner. Durant with another miss. Dallas leading by 3. And Matthews gets it to go in on the assist by Felt. 14 points for Wesley Matthews.
Listen, he has a chance to be considered the best two-way player at his position, and not sure if he is the clear-cut winner of that debate, but he is in the conversation.
A different look for Dallas. Pachulia, he's checked in for Villanueva. Parsons comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Darren Williams is subbed in for Raymond Felton. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
I thought they did a better job of getting it inside in the first. I mean, they were conscious of throwing that ball in the paint and attacking the rim. You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Here's Nowitzki. Waiters grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whips on it. No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And the hit by Harris. And yes, sir, that one drops. 6 points for Kevin Durant.
Boy, the struggles have been many here in this quarter. 1 of 6 is what he is now. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Westbrook. Dishes to Durant. And the shot falls short this time.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Here's Williams. Excellent D from Cantor.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Under trailing by 6. Outside Westbrook. 13 feet away. Connects. The jumper drops. Westbrook's got 11 points.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Passes to Nowitzki. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Harris is... And we've reached halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille. Wesley Matthews has been having a big night. He had 14. And now, folks, it's just about time.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. One of the stories here, Wesley Matthews getting it done today.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
Taking a look at the Thunder, the rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the small forward.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
And you know, one thing about Deron Williams, he used to get to the charity stripe at will. At the height of his career, he was averaging almost 6 free throws a game. The last couple seasons, he's been down around 3.
And the call will be against Chandler Parsons. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Here's Durant. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Durant's got 8 points.
My, he is so adept at finishing in the low post.
It's Williams with the drive. It's hauled in by Adams. Thunder trailing by 7. Here's Durant. The good-looking shot from the wing. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Williams passes to Matthews. Back to Williams. Plays it up and banks it in. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
J.J. Barea is checked in for Williams. And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. Durant in the corner. He's on fire. Durant's got 12 points in the game.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Parsons outside. Pass to Pachulia. Nowitzki dish. Just to Matthews. Dallas moving it around. Just to shoot. Parsons attacking with some arc. And it's Durant with the rebound. Under trailing by 5. Well, you look at the roster of the Thunder from last year, Clark, they knew how to build from within.
Well, last season's roster, everybody but one player was either drafted or acquired via trade. That's a rare combo in the NBA.
Matthews with the steal. Nowitzki for three. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. The Thunder have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Good. 14 points for Kevin Durant.
And guys, for the Thunder, listen, they're not a big market team. They've had to make sacrifices with money to stay competitive. They do a terrific job with the limitations that small market team.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
11 feet away. Here's Ibaka, and he banks in the layup. Ibaka's. The fourth quarter of action getting started. The Thunder shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Harris is out there with Darren Williams. Then there's Charlie Villanueva. Then it's Jeremy Evans. And it's Matthews in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Guys, what 8 lead changes here.
Yeah, nobody giving up any ground either way, fellas.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Mavs made the playoffs again last season. 14th playoff berth for them in the last 15 years, and only the San Antonio Spurs have made more, Greg, over that time frame.
Yeah, and they had a tough first-round opponent in the number 2 seed, Houston. A good old Texas tussle between the 2 and the 7 seeds.
Durant's checked in for Oklahoma City. Andre Robertson comes in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Durant. Evans with the rebound. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Yeah, and you know, the Mavs got bounced out by the Rockets in 5 games in round 1. They were able to avoid the sweep, but losing the first 3 was way too much to overcome.
It's tipped. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break with the second effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. And for Dallas in the playoffs, really, it didn't help to have the Rondo drama going on at the time. Even if that hadn't happened, though, you got the feeling that they were overmatched against a red-hot Houston team. You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Durant gets it to go. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
This game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
And Matthews gets it to go.
That coverage is just too weak. I mean, heading down the stretch, that sort of defensive lapse can cost you a game.
One of the stories here, Wesley Matthews getting it done today.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. He loved the work they were doing on the interior, saying, listen, they've got no answer for us inside, and we're not going to let them off the hook now. Keep pounding it down low.
It's Matthews on the wing. From 10 feet out, and he gets it back.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, Clark, no doubt about it.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Ibaka, no luck. Mavericks trailed by 3. Matthews goes in, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. They get Russell Westbrook.
Talk about some great numbers for Matthews. 19 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Jeremy Evans. And Chandler Parsons in for Devin Harris. Westbrook against Matthews. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. Williams with the steal. One-on-one. Here, double team on Williams. Back to Matthews. Down low. Looking for Pachulia. He gets it there. That's good. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Man, this has just been back and forth all game.
Boy, it's been fun to watch. Both teams trading shots and trading leads. Boy, it's been tight, neck and neck down the stretch.
And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Augustine, that's good.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Roberson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. 146. It's left in the fourth quarter of this one. That's Nowitzki at the elbow. Shot off the screen. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams. got his 8th assist in the game. And Durant, here we go, up and in on the layup. Durant's got 7 points for the quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Williams. Nowitzki outside. Here's Pachulia. Now that is his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
Williams. Durant with some nice D.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Man, he's having quite a quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. That free throw good from Durant.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Inside. Nails it.
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
Clark, no room for error
Kevin,
here.
got to be perfect from here on out. You're exactly right.
Gallus again missing. And they go to the intentional foul.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Let's do it. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they got to try to manage it.
And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. Dallas calls timeout. They trail by 5. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, and not only do you want to draw up a score here, but it's got to be a quick one.
Yeah, it has to be quick. They've got to convert, and then there has to be an immediate foul.
And it's Nowitzki penetrating, buries it.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a 2-possession game.
Williams kicks to Nowitzki. Pachulia the pass to Nowitzki. There's the dish to Pachulia. Feeds it to Matthews. From outside the arc. Good. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Hi, Kevin. Well, much will be made of the scoring that you had here, certainly. But can you describe or put a value on the contributions of your teammates?
Well, it's a team game. You know, everybody has to come to play. Everybody play hard in the second half. We stuck together, so we stay continue to do that.
A solid all-around effort. Thank you so much. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
The 2K Sports postgame show.